If you're here, then you're ready for a transformation. You're ready to build a mindset so unbreakable that no storm, no failure, and no pain can bend it. This isn't about pretending to be strong. It's about becoming untouchable, resilient from the inside out. Stoicism teaches us that it's not the outside world that breaks us, but our reaction to it. And today we're diving deep into how to turn your mind into a fortress. So, let's get started. But fair warning, after this you may just be unstoppable. Number 1. Embrace the power of control. The first thing you have to understand is what's within your control and what's beyond it. You'd be surprised how much time we waste trying to control things we simply can't. Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." If you want an unbreakable mindset, this truth has to become your mantra. Imagine you're driving to an important meeting and you're caught in traffic. You can't change the traffic, but you can control how you respond. The unbreakable mind doesn't lose it, it adapts. Every time you feel that tension rise, ask yourself, is this something I can control? If the answer is no, let it go. Otherwise, you're giving power to the very thing that's out to disturb your peace. Think of it this way. Marcus Aurelius probably dealt with people trying to poison him, invade his empire, and assassinate him on the regular. If he can keep his cool with that, you can handle a bad Wi-Fi connection easily. Number 2. Anticipate hardship, don't fear it. A resilient mind doesn't run from challenges, it expects them. Seneca, one of Stoicism's greatest voices, said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." The unbreakable mindset prepares itself mentally for what might come, but it doesn't wallow in fear. Imagine preparing for a tough exam. A Stoic doesn't say, "Oh, I hope it's easy." A Stoic says, "Let it be as tough as it needs to be, I'm ready." It's like training in a weighted vest. When the real moment arrives, you're stronger than the test itself. Embrace hardship as a form of mental strength training. See it as an opportunity to reveal the depth of your endurance. If you start viewing life's struggles as your personal trainers, then you'll see the universe as the most brutal gym membership you never signed up for. But hey, at least the gains are mental. Number 3. Become a master of your desires. An unbreakable mind is not one that's always seeking, always wanting, always grasping. The Stoics understood that desire is a form of vulnerability. Epictetus warned us, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. When you crave things outside your control, you give them power over you. Picture it. Every time you desire someone else's approval, you hand them control over your peace. When you need constant validation, you're in chains. If you don't master your desires, you'll always be at the mercy of others' opinions, possessions, or even circumstances. Cultivate a mindset that's free from external desires, and you'll find yourself standing taller than ever. Just think, if Epictetus managed to stay grounded without needing likes on social media, so can you. Number 4. See every setback as a training ground. An unbreakable mind views every obstacle as an opportunity for growth. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Consider a real-life example. You lose your job. Instead of sinking into despair, a Stoic sees it as a training ground, a chance to practice resilience, ingenuity, and adaptability. Imagine viewing every single setback as a stepping stone, as if the universe threw it your way just to show you your own potential. Suddenly, life isn't beating you down, it's building you up. Next time life throws a curveball, think of it as the Stoic equivalent of a level-up challenge in a video game. You don't get upset at the game, you just prepare to level up. Number 5. Embrace the power of reflection. Self-reflection is the Stoics' most powerful tool for resilience. Seneca emphasized, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Reflecting allows us to learn from our actions and keep refining our mindset. Every night ask yourself, what did I do well today? What could I have done better? Maybe you lost your temper or got frustrated. Take note of it, but don't dwell on it. This nightly ritual is a form of mental conditioning. It prepares you to respond with greater calm and wisdom the next time. This practice builds a mental framework that's not only unbreakable, but constantly improving. Think of it as debugging your mind. If you wouldn't leave a glitch in your favorite game, why would you let a glitch in your thinking stick around? Number 6. Accept the nature of loss. An unbreakable mind doesn't cling. One of the greatest Stoic practices is negative visualization, reminding yourself that everything and everyone is temporary. Epictetus taught, "He who is not prepared for loss will always be a slave to fear." Imagine you're holding a delicate vase. The tighter you hold, the more likely you are to drop it. The Stoic perspective isn't about ignoring love or joy, but about cherishing what you have without clinging to it. Whether it's relationships, money, or success, appreciate, but don't cling. This doesn't make you cold, it makes you courageous. Next time you lose your phone, consider it a Stoic test. Did you just lose your peace along with it? Number 7. Channel anger into insight, not reaction. An unbreakable mind does not react with anger. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, how much more harmful are the consequences of anger than the circumstances that aroused it. Picture someone cutting you off in traffic. The old you might react, get angry, maybe even yell. But the Stoic you take a breath, realize that the anger harms you more than the incident itself. Use that energy to gain insight into your own triggers. Why did it affect you so deeply? Every moment of anger is an opportunity to learn about yourself and fortify your mind. If you ever feel the urge to shout at a driver, just imagine Marcus Aurelius beside you, silently raising an eyebrow. Pretty hard to stay mad after that. Number 8. Practice indifference to insults. A Stoic does not react to insults, they rise above them. Epictetus put it beautifully, if you are ever tempted to look for outside approval, realize that you have compromised your integrity. Think of the last time someone insulted you. An unbreakable mind doesn't let others' opinions dictate its peace. Like water off a duck's back, as they say. Stoicism is about mastering yourself so completely that no external insult can shake you. Remember, it's often a reflection of them, not of you. Picture Epictetus on social media, reading a hateful comment and just scrolling past it. Number 9. Remember the bigger picture. One of Stoicism's greatest insights is that we are all part of something far larger. Marcus Aurelius once reflected on how short human life is in the grand scheme of time. If you're worried about a small setback, remember the larger view. Is it going to matter in 5 years? What about 50? Consider a moment of embarrassment or failure. In the scope of your entire life, does that really have the power to define you? An unbreakable mind sees life as fleeting and doesn't get bogged down by small missteps. With the big picture in view, you become resilient to the ups and downs. If you're stressing over a deadline, just remember, Marcus Aurelius was leading Rome and pondering the meaning of existence. You've got this. Number 10. Live for the present moment. Finally, the Stoics knew that the unbreakable mind doesn't dwell in the past or fret about the future. It lives fully in the present. Live immediately, Seneca said. The unbreakable mindset doesn't postpone joy or meaning for some distant goal. The Stoic, you doesn't wait for the perfect time to start living or to find peace. You realize that right here, right now, you have everything you need to be strong, to be calm, to be unbreakable. Every second is an opportunity to practice resilience and gratitude. If Seneca could live fully in the moment while Nero was around, then I think you can handle today's to-do list without stressing too much. So there you have it. 10 powerful Stoic lessons to build a mindset so resilient, so grounded, that you can take on any challenge life throws at you. This isn't a quick fix, it's a lifelong commitment to mastering your mind. But if you stick with it, you'll find that not only can you overcome challenges, you'll thrive in spite of them. Remember, you are the master of your mind, not its slave. Good day.